Alright, and we're back. Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. We're playing some more Circle of the Moon, because now we've gotten over the really annoying bit. We're good on actually getting some progress done. So, yeah. Yeah, hope all your days are going well. Mine's been fine. It's been pretty normal. Had some breakfast for dinner, which is always a nice thing to have. So last time we played, I had finally beaten a super goddamn annoying boss in the form of that goat demon. And we got a thing that unlocked on the map that destroyed all of the big Iron Maidens that were around. So we can finally take care of that now. So that's nice. But yeah, day's been fine. I've been keeping my eye out on different kinds of things that are going on social media, and also applying for jobs, just the usual. And one of the things that for certain is I'm keeping my eye on is the whole D&D tabletop situation. For anybody that doesn't know, it's just Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro kind of pulled a stupid company move because apparently there's something in the water that's causing a bunch of stupid company moves. So yeah, it's been an interesting experience for the past few days to just see companies just absolutely just tank their reputations really goddamn hard. Oh my god, please don't. No, 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 I'm not doing this again. No. Go away, bloody swords. Okay, so nearest warp room's pretty far away. But yeah, now I need to go back to a bunch of previous rooms where some Iron Maidens would be at. So I know there was one in the bottom area of the map, and another. Oh god, there was. Okay, there was one in the bottom area of the map. I think it's at the very bottom of the unfinished area, and then there was. I'm gonna have to go to so many incomplete areas. Oh, good lord. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna fucking blast through. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna wait till my shit's back before I can keep going. But yeah, it's just a lot of companies lately have been pulling a lot of really stupid shit that's just made a lot of people lose faith in them, admittedly. But you know what? It's maybe with the social media backlash, they may learn, because sometimes that ends up being the thing that breaks a company's back on actually, you know, not pulling something stupid. But we'll know. But we'll find out sometime soon, I hope. Oh, you do that. Oh, and I can't destroy that with my whip. Alright. Alright, well. Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting. There we go. I'm gonna just grab the holy water, fuck it. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I don't have a warp room back. Oh man. I mean, unless there's a... Okay, so this is where we fought the goat demon. And yeah, I'm not seeing anything different here. Except we got that, and then that was it. There's nothing else. Really not a warp room? Although I am halfway done with the castle, so that's nice. That's good to know. Okay, and then there's a box that's down there that I can't move, so that's fun. There. Now. Yeah, I don't think so. That charge is only good for breaking blocks, apparently. Motherfucker. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and blast past everything. Although, maybe something's different down here now that I have this ability. Nope. Nope, that was a hard upgrade. God damn it. Alright. That's right. I remember there was a hard upgrade there. Come on. There we go. There we are. Ah, shit. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, fuck. Alright, move this way. Yeah, I'm not bothering. Okay. There's nothing to... Right, there was a thunder demon here. Yeah, and I couldn't do anything there because of floating brains. All right. Run! There we go. Yeah, this was the hallway. And no, there was not an Iron Maiden here. Oh boy. Until I get the thing that lets me move those blocks, I can't do shit. Alright, save. Okay. But yeah, things have been fine otherwise besides the job hunt and figuring out more fun website learnings. Like learning building websites. I had actually checked out Python a little bit as far as programming languages, and I don't know about y'all, but Python actually looks really simple to me as far as a language goes. But I can imagine it gets a little complicated because the amount of layers you can add with HTML and everything. So yeah, I'm just kind of pacing myself in terms of which languages for websites and stuff that I decide to look at. This way, get us another save heal. Because those bloody swords are really getting on my nerves. Yeah, and then to the full left. Still, it's just a block. God damn it. Alright, well, I'm gonna head to the very bottom to one where I know there was an Iron Maiden. So let's do that. Warp room. Yes. There we go. But knowing this game, yep. I don't remember even getting to have to deal with their electro balls. Huh. Alright. Well, in any case. Huh. Thought the map said there was something there, but I guess not. Okay. Yeah, because there's no warp room in the bottom. So let's head this way. Are y'all hearing a crackling of some kind with audio? I'm hearing some kind of weird crackle. I'm gonna check something. Desktop audio, direct sound. I mean, maybe y'all aren't hearing it, and I didn't hear it when I would bring up stream before, so maybe it's just a feedback problem on my end, but I don't know, when I pause, I hear it. And it's gone. Okay, that's weird. Guess it just needed a little... I guess the scuff needed a little time to think about itself. A little time to think on its life. Okay. So now we need to go down and then right. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, then it was... Yep, just to the right. Nope! God damn it, it's still another one of those. Where was it? Okay, it must have been up. Like, just below that save room that's above me. Right? No. Need to go higher. And yeah, this way. Actually, what's my current experience at? Yeah, I'm not going to level up for a hot minute if I'm down here. Cool. All right. I think it was here, right? Yes, finally. Okay, what have we got? Oh, poison water. What did that do? think I lack a vital upgrade for that. Well, good to know that that room's there. But yeah, I think I lack a vital upgrade to even get there. Which sucks, but what can you do? I already went that way. I think I might have skipped everything here. That might be why I didn't have to deal with their electric nuts. Okay. So now, wasn't there one that was looped around? There might have been. I don't remember. That goat boss fight really fucked up the rest of my perception of the rest of the map because I would just focus solely on that. Okay. Okay. Ow. So down. For now. Yeah, that would explain it. Okay. Was there a room? Let's go right and up. If anything, I probably encountered more problems in the with moving boxes as opposed to having to move Iron Maidens. So who knows? Maybe it's a thing. Maybe I need a different kind of upgrade. Then we go left and then down. At least you get to hear some good music. God damn it. I'm gonna keep running into this fucking problem, no matter what, aren't I? How high up does that go? And I did a little swing at the bottom there to see if there was a breakable floor. There wasn't. So there's box right near I am, box near that warp room. There's an Iron Maiden there, but it led to a poison water area. It led to a Hidetaka Miyazaki moment. There's a thing over there. Was that a box too? I don't remember. I'll have to do a little warping around. I mean, at the very least, this is all good experience that will help with everything else, albeit a bit small. So that's nice. There. And then it's down. Not the right... Cut down, excuse me. Down this way. Okay, did that take me? Yes, it did. So I'm gonna go above the save room there. See if that's it. Ow. What is that? Golem card? I still have no idea what the hell this card system's even supposed to be for. Like, it's definitely not the same as Soma Cruz's Souls system, because this feels more passive. Let me take a look. Jupiter, Mercury, Salamander, Golem, Thunderbird. Yeah, because I can't select it for anything, and it just says question mark, question mark, question mark when it's underneath its description, so I'm so confused. I might need to look this up, because I honest to God, do not understand what it's for, the cards that you receive. Ah, that would explain why I couldn't go there. Crevice is too small. And I can't do anything there either. Okay, so that's that. There was a thing near that save room. God, I gotta do a big-ass loop. Wait, what did I grab? I grabbed the knife. Nope. I'm gonna imagine I get some kind of freezing power-up that lets me float on those brains, or jump on them in the same way you can in Metroid. I'm convinced of that. Hold on. I also forgot. Yeah, I just need to... Sorry, I need to adjust something. Twitch affiliate people, sometimes you just still learn despite being on the platform for as long as you may be. Like, it's... Every job in its own way is a constant learning experience, and streaming's no different. Albeit, to an extent, probably more so because you're an individual doing this kind of stuff. Albeit I am kind of grateful about a lot of the online resources that are becoming more and more available to people that are looking into it. Like, for instance, something that was brought up recently that I debated about looking at was getting a bot, like a Nightbot situation, for my stream to block out potential content that could be harmful or what have you. And, you know, it seems like it'd be an easy thing to figure out, because so far I have just Stream Elements acting as it, along with the automod system with Stream Elements and Twitch. So I'm thinking maybe I need another additive thing, because I was reminded about bot raids and how they're a thing, and thankfully I haven't encountered anything like that yet, but I have heard horror stories, and the last thing that I want is for a space that I want to make sure is safe to be invaded by some bots created by somebody that wants to be a shithead. So, yeah, that's something I've also looked into lately, is getting a Twitch bot that can be just to add a little more safety into things, to make sure things are organized and that nothing is said that shouldn't be said, you know. I just want to keep on seeking to improve my streams to make sure I have I'm fostering a good space for people to come in and hang out. It's just, I'm still learning about a lot of these new stream things as technology keeps advancing and advancing. So forgive me if I'm not exactly quick on the uptake with a lot of the fancy tools that streamers now have. And another box. Oh god, I'm feeling the pain that Crash Bandicoot's getting, where it's like, god damn it, just more boxes. Okay, so there's another thing down there. There's another thing near that warp room. Let's try and head... Let's see. Because below that save point down the big hallway drop is the is that poisonous water area. So I'm gonna try for near that. There. And then no hidden wall, just making sure. Because you never know, these games can be very sneaky like that. Woohoo, nearly got me. Yeah, then left, then down, then right. Yes. Just double checking, because never know when I may take a wrong turn. I think I'm gonna keep the holy water. I think that may be the best idea. Down this way. Oh, shit. Beautiful. Okay, this is it. This is the room. Hey, and sure enough. God damn it! These fucking boxes! Oh, shit. Alright, okay. Box near that warp room. There's a box there. Then there was a bunch of brain platforms. And then there's poison swamp in the area below that save room. Actually, I should get to that save room. Do I need to get to that save room? I'm gonna go to the warp room, actually, instead. Shoot across and then up, and then actually, I think that was that a box? I don't remember. No, it was a different thing. It was a too big to enter kind of situation. I have to tell you, one of the things that a lot of games that encourage exploration for different resources, that a trend that showed up for a lot of them that I really like is that they'll have things in the map highlighted, so to speak, about what you may need for a particular room or what you may not need, or if there's still something you're missing. Like, I think of Resident Evil 2 Remake having that, and that was one of the biggest conveniences of that game. That was just instrumental for me to make sure that I wasn't wasting my time or not. So, yeah. I imagine if there were ever another Castlevania game, if Konami ever actually get their heads out of their asses, they may end up doing something there. But who knows? They're doing Silent Hill stuff, so maybe we'll end up getting a 2023 miracle or something. I don't know. We've been burned, though, with the pachinko machine stuff, so who knows. I'm gonna keep the holy water. Okay, and then it's to the right, then down. Oh no, it's to the left for the warp room. That took me right here. Awesome. There. Nah, I didn't think so. I thought I could cheese something, but I was wrong. Okay. And no, this wasn't that. Right. Yeah, that wasn't what it was. Okay. Right. Okay, so I just need to go left and then try for down, I guess. Alright, how well's the experience going? Oh, God, it's gonna be slow. You do not level up very much in this game at all. Like, the enemies do not give a lot of experience. Which, I mean, yeah, you don't want to become overpowered too quickly, but it's like, damn, they really skim you for this shit. Oh shit, there's an ad running. I forgot to warn about that. I'm still... So, for those just joining mostly for this stream, or for my recent stuff, I recently reached Twitch affiliate, so... Actually, it's probably running right now, so I'll explain after, I guess, the ad is finished. For those watching the recording, I guess, since I reached affiliate recently, I'm running ads on my channel because I can earn ad revenue. So for watching live here on Twitch, I kind of have to be conscious of it because I'm not used to it. So yeah, I need to remember, like, oh no, every hour or so I need to run about 1.5 minutes of ads. I could run 3 minutes, but honestly, I feel like that might be a bit much. Even 2 minutes, I feel, could be a little much. So yeah, sorry, people. But a lot of times streamers can tend to like be aware of the ads to be like, nah, you gotta stop your stuff entirely so that people do not miss any kind of important content. So I just need to be more aware of that. But yeah, each time I end up pausing for a BRB or something, just, I don't know, stretch or something, because I don't want the chat to miss anything important or miss anything in particular. So just drink your water, stretch, walk around for a second. Ooh, crack your joints. Use the restroom if you need to, that kind of stuff. But yeah, hope all of you are doing well. For those watching on YouTube on the recording. Kind of not sure about how the pause screen stays silent. But yeah, for those watching on YouTube, the deal with the ad situation is that you've got pre-roll and mid-roll ads, and when it comes to things like pre-roll, that's the things that run pretty much automatically. So for mid-roll ads, those are ones that the streamer actively runs in the middle of their channel so that pre-roll ads don't happen. And it's like, well, why would you want to disable pre-rolls? Pre-rolls can end up happening for people that just enter the stream. So say a new person wants to enter the chat or sees my channel and they're like, hey, I want to watch this person. And they get into the channel and then the first thing they get is an advertisement. Well, that's going to make people not want to stay because it's like, who wants to sit through 15 to 20 seconds of an ad just to get to the content to see if they're even worth watching or not. So that's why a lot of streamers prefer to try and make sure they don't have to lose people because of that. So hence why mid-rolls are kind of a thing and why a lot of streamers tend to be more proactive in that. But for those watching here on YouTube, you don't experience that because I don't have ads on my channel on YouTube. So you're watching this with no ads. You're just having me pause occasionally to, I guess, divulge things. So there you go. But yeah, sorry about the interruptions and everything. It's just, we're on a constant learning experience, you know. We constantly learn about these things and keep going because it's just never ending. You know, you never stop learning, even into however old you may end up being. You know, I still learn new things at 26 that some would probably learn later in life. Learning's an internal life process. Eternal. So there you go. What the hell? You recently ran it. All right. But something that I had thought about is that, okay, so the 3-minute ad thing is something that I would actively try to warn people about and BRB with. But if maybe I have a minute and a half, I don't know. Like, again, it's something I need to kind of figure out as I go along because it's like, oh God, I actually actively have to think about this now. But what can you do? But I think the ads are probably done by now. So yeah, let's keep playing. Besides, I'm just trying to figure out my next area to go to, so I think I'm all right. I need to use the sub-weapons more. But I'm building up hearts. Okay, down here. I have not been down. Oh! Heart upgrade. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Yeah! Ooh, this music. What's to the left here? Ah. Boxes are going to be my enemy for this until I get the upgrade. Ooh. Oh. What the? Wait. What the hell is that about with the platform? What? God damn, this music's good. What is it about Castlevania music that just kicks so much ass? Love it so much. Oh, that would be why. Oh, if I want the heart upgrade. Ah, I see. Good to know. Well, I actually would like that heart upgrade. More sub-weapon equal good stuff. God, wow! What perfect timing for that, huh? I hit my head against the platform twice on my jumps. There. And there. There. And there. Beautiful. This music. Probably could use the axe for this. But only 2 hits. Oh, come on. Please don't let me die like this. I just got to this area, please. Save room? Damn it. Ooh, what's this? Star bracelet. That's different. What is that? Star bracelet. Ooh! Depends on which arm it's on. Okay, so for right, it gives more attack. Interesting. Okay, so that's... Okay, so that is definitely a thing I can't get to yet. Still no safe room. I feel so afraid. Oh God, come on. This way. Oh, come on. No! Fuck me, that... Oh, they get so... There's so many on screen. Alright, well... Well, I at least know where I'm going, which is a plus. Actually, wait. I'm dumb. Why did I can just do this. Yeah. Yes! I figured it was either going to be up here or somewhere else. Oh, thank you. Thank God for the rewind feature. Is it cheating? Is it a little cheat? Yeah. But you know what? There are some bits of this game that feel like they kind of need it. Is there something down here? Really? No items or anything? Huh. Okay, nothing... Take that, Mantis. Okay, there. Boom. Cockatrice, okay. I imagine that moth dust gives me, like, poison or some kind of other status ailment. So I'm not even gonna touch it. Okay. What and where am I? Tell you where I am, it's a bunch of goddamn specters. Holy shit. Ow. Okay, so I need to hit the head of this thing. I just saw that I'm poisoned. Okay, it just went away. Cool. Use antidote. And that was my last antidote I used. Lovely. There. Oh, the poison's cured at least. God damn, this is a long hallway. Well, I got a level up at least. Even if I don't have any more fucking potions. Or antidotes, rather. Yep. That was bound to happen. So this seems to be a poison-based area. But you know what? At least I'm at a better save point. There. Holy water is really good. Holy shit, this thing's good. This is a good sub-weapon. Ow. God damn it. There we go. Alright, Harpy's gone. Never mind, another one. There. Come on. There and ah shit. There. How's my level? Okay, I'm getting close to another one. Just need to kill enemies for it. There. This is MP, sadly, not HP. Which is I'd love an MP upgrade. I'm gonna keep the holy water. Hey man, how's it going? It's going good, Combo. We finally found progress into some really cool music, and finally managed to also get past the Room of the Bloody Swords. We finally we found progress. That's what happened. We found some progress. Visuals look interesting too. Yeah, you got big ass mantises and harpies and other bugs. Not that harpies are bugs, but you get my drift. And I essentially just kind of talked about how if I'm running at... I'm gonna ask you something, Combo. I'm gonna ask this. If my ad breaks are only about a minute, 30 seconds, should I preface that ad breaks are gonna... Should I keep running the ads to prevent the mid-roll things? Because I record my streams and put them on YouTube, and there's no ads on those, and they're unedited versions of my VODs. Should I just kind of let the ads run, or should I preface ahead of time when the ads are coming? Because I did that with a previous stream with Yakuza, and if I'm being honest, it felt like it kept interrupting the flow. Because if people want to see the full VOD with a more relatively uninterrupted format, they can go to my YouTube for it. So if it's interrupting the flow, I'd say go for it. Like, just, like, go for it as in go for it as in don't bother prefacing the ads, because, yeah, if my VODs are not interrupted as much in terms of ad stuff, then I may just keep, like, I may just play things how they are right now. Yeah, no prefacing? Okay. Yeah, because, as I said, I only just recently reached affiliate, so I'm still figuring out what I would want to do with my ad format. And yeah, for the most part, all of my VODs on YouTube are uninterrupted versions of my streams. Granted, they don't really have any interactivity because it's a recorded YouTube video, but yeah. I think that might be it. So I guess for people watching on Twitch and on YouTube, you don't have to worry about this. You're already doing your thing. But go to my YouTube if you want to see uninterrupted versions of my VODs. So there you go. Like, I don't want this to... I wish it didn't have to be this way. I wish it was just, you get one ad at the start of stream and then you get one ad after the stream is over. You know, normally how it should be, but corporations, man, you know, something's in the water that's causing them to just do a bunch of stuff that's just ass backwards and counterintuitive in some cases. Hey, Forbidden! How are you doing? Yes, I am still streaming, and not just streaming. As I mentioned in a prior stream and everything, I recently reached affiliate. So yeah, I've had some progress made recently in regards to stream stuff. Got Fallout New Vegas yesterday before going to bed and played a little today. Funny though, you're fighting mantises where I was chased by a big one in Vegas. Dude, I remember trying to stream New Vegas and that ended up being as a bit of a disaster. Not a huge disaster, but it wasn't very... How do I put this? The situation regarding Vegas was like... Yeah, runs fine here too. Yeah, the game ran okay. There were just occasions where it crashed, and then there were just really, really weird occasions where it just... I don't know, I remember it crashing on stream a couple times. Yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah, Forbidden. It happened last Friday. So it was definitely a very nice thing to wake up to. Because, like, I had just woken up and my little old dog, Ricky, decided to sleep next to me because he was just kind of checking up on me. And I'm just checking Twitter, and then I check my email, and then I see that I got in, and I yeah, it still shakes me a little bit, being like, oh my God. So yeah, I'm still learning as far as the affiliate program and how everything works, but you know what? Yeah, we never stop learning, people. As humans, we never stop learning. That's just our deal. Learning is a lifelong process. Not like this bean situation I'm facing, though. Forbidden! Thank you, Forbidden Souls 1, for the very first Tier 1 sub. first subscriber. Thank you. And yes, I didn't think I'd reach this point, so I thought it'd be funny if I put it up like this. My subscription notification is Toto from Jujutsu Kaisen going my best friend with the clapping. I said I would once you hit it, brother. Thank you, Forbidden. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for tolerating me getting killed by insects. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, it feels so weird to actually have reached this point, you know, because I did streaming a lot as a hobby for the most part. So now that I'm at this point, it feels really bizarre. So thank you so much for the support. Oh, thank God, another antidote. Cause yeah, like this is a hobby that just evolved past what I initially thought. Want to hear a joke? What kind of joke is it? I'm too scared to find out what that dust does. But yeah, I'm really, it's a clean one, no worries. Yeah, sure, go ahead. But yeah, this affiliate change is definitely something I need to get used to because I also need to start investing into things like emotes and sub badges, which is something I really did. This caught me off guard so hard, so forgive me for not having any fancy sub badges yet, and emotes, but I promise I will get on that once I'm able to find the time and money to afford it. So until then, I hope you enjoy the 7 TV emotes that I've got. Shit! That's fine, I got antidotes, I'm good. Hooray for antidotes. Oh, come on. God, mosquitoes are a pain in the ass in video games and real life. What did the subway delivery driver say when he accidentally ended up at the wrong house on Christmas? I don't know. What did they say? Also, actually, speaking of food establishments making some very big mistakes, y'all know about the Waffle House Perry woman? Thank you, Forbidden, for gifting a sub to Combo. Thank you, Forbidden. Oh, I don't know how to handle this. Oh my God, it's this is all so new. I don't know how to handle it. Thank you, Forbidden, for doing that. I appreciate it. It's so weird. Chair Quanta. I didn't know that was a nickname of her for that, but yes, the woman who parried that chair in that very notorious Waffle House video, she sadly apparently got blacklisted from that. You made that up? Oh, but that's good though. That's really good. That's really good. But apparently, that woman was blacklisted from working at Waffle House locations, like pretty much forever. So, yeah, a lot of people when they learned that got understandably a bit like, really? You fired this badass you fired and blacklisted this badass who parried a fucking chair flying at her? Like, it wasn't even just that she grabbed the chair and put it down. No, she just caught it and then threw it aside. It's like a key blast in Dragon Ball or something. Last time on Dragon Chair Z. But I think the funniest thing that came out of it was there was a meme that was based on Fallout 1, where it was like the vault leader in Fallout 1 saying, "You're a hero, but we have to ask you to leave," and there was a Waffle House behind him while he was wearing a Waffle House cap. So I thought that was very funny. I love the memes that came out of that. That one was good? Yeah. But again, thank you again, Forbidden, for the gifted sub, and I guess that was the punchline of your little Subway joke. I find that quite nice. That was a good one. Very unexpected. Okay, so I'm assuming based on giving me the axe that this is going to be a boss where I'm going to need that. All right. I'm going to drink a little water, and then we'll head straight into the boss. I'm still reeling from it, you know? Finish the joke right under. Yeah. Yeah, thank you again, and that is a very nice punchline for it. Oh, it feels so weird. It feels weird to actually receive subs. It feels weird to have gotten to this point. Hydrate, no shriveling. Exactly. Yeah, I added a new channel points thing. What the fuck? Whoa. Oh. Dragon Zombie. Dragon Zombie, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Right? I think that's a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Oh, there's two of them. It's a shame I don't have any potions to heal with. 1,200 channel points, throw it back. Yeah. I sadly cannot throw it back. I do not have the ass capability to throw it back. Like, I'm not sure if whether or not that would be a very marketable skill for me because I don't use a webcam, but I mean, and I also don't have a VTuber model, so yeah. Honestly, Yugi had some amazing monster art. It does, it really does. And I learned, I mean, probably no shocker to anybody, but there are differences between Japanese versions of the cards versus US versions, and I learned that apparently the Japanese version of Mystic Tomato is very different compared to the Western one, not in a disturbing way. If anything, the Western design is the freakier looking one. It's the Japanese one that's the more cutesy thing. See if I can find them actually, because they are very different looking. Looks like a Digimon. Yeah, it does. Mystic Tomato card. Okay. Okay. So, please don't be a WebP file. Motherfucker, it's a WebP file. They keep putting WebP files. I don't want a WebP file. No. Okay, so I'll just pick a smaller JPEG then. And then this. Okay, so for those watching that didn't look it up, I'll pull it up on screen for all of you just to see the dissidence, I suppose, of the files on hand. That's my Sweden folder. That's not what I'm looking for. Nope. There it is. So this is the Japanese Mystic Tomato card art. As Combo said, and as Forbidden agrees, it looks very cute and Digimon-like, frankly. It has a very nice, how do I put this? It's kind of got a stylized look to it. Definitely not disturbing. It looks cutesy, you know? This is something that you would probably have as like a stress ball on your desk or something. Actually, wait, what? This would make a nice stress ball on your desk. Wait a second, why haven't they done? Well, actually, nah, if they were to make a stress ball Yu-Gi-Oh based, it'd probably be off of a different monster than this one. But point is, it's cuter than what we have in the West, because what we have in the West is this fucking thing. This is Mystic Tomato in the American version. I don't understand why. It's cool. I agree it's different, you know, but I don't yeah, I mean it's cool in its own way, but it's just like, wow, what a difference. Cuz normally you'd expect the inverse, you know, cuz I mean based on the history we usually have sometimes with Japanese graphics versus Western, why does the American version interesting me with its eyes? Yeah, it kind of does have that ugly bastard energy, doesn't it? It's kind of the ugly bastard of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Actually, no, there'd probably be a different card that would represent that, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't got a long bit to go before I level up. So I'm gonna save and try that boss again, because it looks like I have a better angle of attack going down. This way. There we go. And yeah, I gotta have the axe for this fight. I'm gonna check something real fast. Hold on, I gotta reply to something real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. My mom was checking on me. Just need to give her a little reassurance that I'm good. Okay, let's do this. Damn it. Damn it, come on. Yeah, that wasn't a good... I think I mentioned this before in the Demon Goat boss fight that kept killing me, but the movement in this game really, really trips me up. Like, the best way I can describe it is that it feels like there's only two speeds. This game could use a shop for players to buy potions and shit. Dude, I agree. Night Fright, welcome in, I agree. This is most likely a bunch of math moving neck around. Yeah, it's... Like, I will say the movement more often than not is what's been killing me lately. But I do agree, this game probably could have used a shop, because, you know, I'm gathering, like, let me see how many. I have 39 leather armors that I can't do anything with. Anything. These are just gonna sit here for the rest of the game. That's all I came to comment. Have a great day. Yeah. Yeah, well, I agree with your comment. Thank you, Night Fright. Hope you have a good evening. And I don't know about Harmony of Dissonance having a shop, if it does. I know Aria of Sorrow does, but I don't know about Harmony of Dissonance, and this one definitely doesn't have a shop. It's just inventory stack, you know? I'm just gonna have a bunch of leather armors by the end of the game. I'll have a whole ass leatherworking shop by the end of it all. Okay. Oh, the hands don't damage. Good to know. Damn it. Dang, that head does some serious damage. It does. Like, I feel like I'm underleveled, but then a lot of the enemies I'm fighting aren't giving much experience. Like, I feel like I have to grind for the most part. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna explore a little more. Oh! Alright, but if anything, this may be the boss fight that gives me the ability to push crates, which is not a statement that I thought I'd ever say about a JRPG, or a Metroidvania, but I guess surprises come around all the time in video games. Right, what's down this way? But yeah, I agree. This game could have really used a shop or some kind, because I've said it before, but this game feels like a Metroidvania with a classic Castlevania moveset. You know, a lot of the movement feels like it's very, the movement feels very classic Castlevania with how the main character walks. I'm barely getting any healing items from anywhere. You know, much like how you'd have to probably explore to find wall chickens in the original Castlevania games. And just the way the main character controls with his jumps too. So, yeah. Oh shit. Okay, so I gotta move fast on that. No, wrong direction. At least that doesn't do poison. Sorry. Eyes are burning. Should have a blink redeem or something so I actually blink and don't dry myself out. Okay. Nope, too far. Waited too much. No, wrong direction. What's that? Potion! Oh, these things drop potions! Hey, guys, would y'all blame me if I just kind of spend a little time killing these things to get potions? Because the amount of damage that the enemies and bosses have been doing to me is a little disproportionate into how little I have in terms of recovery. You know, just thinking out loud a little bit. Like, would that be a bad thing to try and just gain a little potion action? Actually, you know what would help with that? Is a big boost in luck. Because I think luck affects item drops. Do you thing, brother. Farming isn't as bad as it's a necessity. Yeah, in the same way that sometimes you do gotta grind in JRPGs. It's just something you gotta do in order to make something progressive happen. Now, if only I knew the exact percentage or so, but you know what? This is fine because it's also acting as experience for me. Albeit very minute. How minute? Oh god, really minute. It's like 25 experience per kill. Oh god, it's like that South Park episode where they were trying to beat a troll player by grinding 2 experience boars for months. Oh god. Yeah, this is, because I'm just trying to see if I can get to this ledge here. No! I'm too slow. I need to get there quickly. But again, at the very least, it is experience, even if it's small, you know? Can't exactly have a Metroidvania that may have metal slime-like encounters, however cool that would be. I'm turning... God, this is... You know what I'm also encountering? Issues with the D-pad on the Pro Controller. Like... I've said this before regarding past 2D games that I've played on the Switch, and essentially, the issue that I have with the Pro Controller on Switch sometimes is that it kind of has a habit of reading an input in a wrong direction. So, say for instance, like what you were seeing earlier, I try to run across that collapsing platform, then I hit down and I try to do a slide. That was unintentional. But say I try to hit a slide. Well, what was happening there was that the D-pad was reading the input as going down to the right instead of down to the left. So, again, this is why I tend to prefer the D-pad on, like, my Xbox controller I use for my PC games, or my PS5 one, or my PS5 controller, because it's like, oh no, they're individual buttons that read their own input, whereas this thing is, like, not. Like, this D-pad is not that way. But yeah, that was completely unintentional. Hope you have a good dinner. Hope you get that good cook. Hope Gordon Ramsay is proud on Twitter over your cooking efforts. Is that a... Oh, it's a downward area. Hello. What have we got? Oh, wait. Is that what that leads to? Yes, it is. Okay, so that's an MP upgrade. Potion. Okay, there I'm just not quick enough to get to it. Nope, too slow. Damn it. I'm getting potions, so that's nice. Yes, there we go. Okay, good. And now that means MP upgrade. Yeah. But yeah, it makes platforming in these games kind of awkward, and kind of part of the reason why I was debating about having this on Switch in the first place, because I have encountered a lot of times where I run into, like, because everything else about this controller is really good. You know, the thumbstick's good, I just got hit by that. Oh. Jupiter, the god of the heavens and the leader of Olympus. No, that's Zeus. Jupiter's Roman because the Romans like to take things and make them their own. Has the potential of defense. Mercury, the messenger of the gods, has the potential for strength. A lizard bathed in flames, emboldened by embodiment of the fire spirit. Salamander has the power of fire. The Mandragora is represented as a humanoid with roots instead of feet, has the power of plants. The Golem is a mockery of man made from clay, has the power of earth, and then this is likely lightning. The legendary Thunderbird is said to have been able to release lightning, as has the power of electricity. That still doesn't... Okay, so Shit. Reading the cards didn't really do anything. It's still just... I'm backed into a corner. I'm gonna fucking die. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get to my save point before I die. Because I got a bunch of potions. And I don't want to lose it. Fuck me! Please, let me just save and heal. Thank you. Ugh. Big scare. Big scare. Okay. Yeah. So we've got a boss fight in the middle, but I want to keep going this way. There. Okay, see, now it's doing fine by me. And it's a block. God damn these blocks. Potion. 2 potion. Okay, so now the game decides to give me a bunch of stuff. Cool. Lovely. How's my experience? Okay. Yeah, like that. There's a chunk in there, but it's not enough to level up. But you know what? I have this stuff, which is good. The potions, which will help me a lot. There. Ah, shit. There. Okay, so this may end up being cheating because I also don't have a guide, but I really want to know what the hell this DSS system is. What the hell is it? Dual setup system. Dual setup system, abbreviated DSS, in the game is a gameplay mechanic introduced. Collects magic cards and combines their effects for a variety of... Okay, but how do I do it? To create it, at least one action card and one attribute card, and select one of each type. At first, the description of the card is unknown. Player needs to activate them in-game in order for the description to be displayed, along with the corresponding stat bonus. Oh! Oh! So... Oh! Oh! Oh, I get it now. Ah, I see. Okay, so this Whip of Thorns to... Oh! Oh. You get a big old combination of stuff. Oh, that's an extendo. I see. Ah. I get it now. Okay. Yeah, those have been... Wow, I've been going this far in the game without even utilizing that. Okay, so that's what I need MP for. Maybe this will help me with those dragons now. And you know what? Since... Actually... Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, what is a combination of Jupiter with the Thunderbird? Doesn't do anything. Does it? No. Golem, Mandragora. 2 fireballs circles you in defense. Actually, you want to have that on. That, I think, will be useful. Alright, I need to potion. Just notice these guys don't have HP bars. Yeah, they don't, unlike classic Castlevania, but it's... I mean, most of the time, Metroidvania bosses don't have HP bars anyway, so it's... I take that... I just kind of go whatever with that. Okay. Now that I know how the cards work, I can actually do something now, which is good. God, I feel so dumb. Nothing new there. Okay, so Jupiter actually doesn't have a whole lot going on with him. Yeah. In that case, I'm just gonna keep Mercury on. Whip of Thorns. Distant. Will electrocute while attack is held. Attack. I'm gonna try the Thorn. Oh god, this is gonna be such a different feel now that I actually know what I'm doing with this. Okay, now this... Wow, this immediately didn't decide to work out. All right, let's try that. Let's try that again. Let's have a little mulligan. Okay, Whip does multiple hits now. Or no, it does not. Actually, you want to know what? It'd probably be better if I did the defense thing, because that, at the very least, that hit them multiple times. Oh god, this would have made the boss fight against the ghost so much more easy if I did. Wow, I wish I knew about how to do this ahead of time. Okay, I'm gonna do a redo on that. Yeah. Oh god, you know what'd be a really funny Twitch sound effect? If I, what'd be a really funny Twitch sound effect is if I decided to, turn that death noise into a sound alert. Okay, that's one of them down, and I leveled up, which is good. You're not, no. God damn it, that move. Alright, nah. I know what I do. I know what to do now, which is good. So, I'll just... I killed one, and they count for experience individually, so that's good to know. Oh, man. I feel so dumb now that I know what I'm supposed to do. Oh... But you know what? At least it's better late than never, I guess. You know? There. Okay. Okay, one down. Damn it, I didn't even realize I was near its neck. Nah, there's no point in trying to rewind because I was low health anyway, but I know what to do now. I'm gonna keep the axe on because the axe is good. Not the body spray, just the weapon. I'm actually gonna try for this one on the right to kill first. Come on. Okay. Right one down. Now it's lefty. Is he eating it? Ah, shit. Nope. Yep, okay, he was eating it. No! I refuse. I refuse. All right, no. I take too much damage from him to be able to survive with that little health. Like a just instantly, huh? Again, I'd say of the things that are my least favorite in this game, it is easily the movement. Because my thumb starts to hurt from having to double tap all the time. Okay. Also, I just realized I didn't even have the Jupiter thing on. Gotta change that out. Okay. Actually, maybe I ought to have a different thing on for defense. Maybe that should help. Maybe that would help me, you know, have better survivability. There. Damn it. I need to not be standing on that platform. Thank God for this rewind feature, though. It's saving me a lot of sanity. There! You bitch! Oh! Ugh. God, and I don't have any healing, and I'm gonna have to go back to that room again. No! Alright, turn that off. Heaven. Yay, thank God. No heal upgrade, though. Son of a bitch. No health, nothing, just that. Yeah, alright. I swear to Christ, if I die and have to fight that again. No, I'm not accepting that one. No. No. Like, the deaths from the dragons, I could handle. But that was... no. No, that was too mean. This room's mean. There. Save. Okay, and now that I have this, exploration's gonna get a lot more open for me. Right? I hope so. Magic items. Yes, I have it still. Good. Alright. I was in disbelief. I was like, I better still have this. Okay. Damn, bro. Yeah, I know. Like, I literally survived with 1 pip of health left on those zombie dragons. And of the things that would kill me, it is the goddamn ectoplasmic skeletons. Ow. Alright, there was a block in like one section, I think, but I think most of the things I was looking for was this way. Forgot about those. But you know what? I saved after the boss, so that's at least enough for me. And you know what? Now that I know about the fucking abilities I have... I don't have to worry too much about it now. Yeah, fuck these mosquitoes. That is so satisfying to do against them. Okay. I don't have any antidotes, sadly. Just an MP restore. Was that Deanna card? Cool. Well, again, I at least still have the upgrade, which is the silver lining here. Yeah, that's this particular area with the poisons kind of, yeah. I mean, at least these mosquitoes drop their antidote, which is nice. Lord knows I'd be feeling quite different if they didn't. Okay, yeah, right there. That's where the D-pad was being finicky. Like, as I said, with everything else with the Pro Controller, I really like it. It's a good Pro Controller for every other aspect. It's just the aspect of the D-pad that bugs me, which honestly makes me wish I got this on the PS5 or something instead, but, you know, it is what it is. If I were to get the classic Castlevania games, though, that would probably be a PS5 purchase for the sake of my sanity. Yeah, I feel fucking stupid for not realizing the potential of the cards until later. I just didn't know what they would do, but now I know, which is good. And they do good stuff, which is nice. Damn. One thing I've always wondered on games like this is how the creatures and monsters can live in almost a kumbaya with one another, but want to go straight feral when the protagonist, like, with the protagonist. Like, I don't know about you, but if I was a man-eater, those bees would look mighty yummy. Yeah, Dracula's castle kind of would be its own ecosystem in a sense, wouldn't it? Like, you got harpies, you got werewolves, you got were-panthers, you got were-bears, you got, anthropomorphic, I think, coyotes with rifles and robes. You got Medusa heads, gorgons that are for some reason bulls with a single eye, which I don't think that's what a gorgon would be. Mind control would be part of it, and maybe it's like the night creature thing of like, oh, they swore allegiance and are not supposed to harm each other. So maybe that's it. But yeah, that was that's an interesting point to make. Like, is Dracula's castle kind of its own ecosystem thanks to all of the monsters roaming through? Would you catch a BBC archaeologist going, and here we see the evil hand and the large mosquito forming a weird alliance as a white-haired man approaches from behind with a whip and flames circling their body. What is going on here? Stephen, I don't really understand why we're here. there. I would love it if these things spawned a damn antidote for me. A damntidote. And here we also have a man-eater that looks like some kind of odd flower, proceeding to also work with the evil hand and the mosquito to destroy this young man with white hair. Gregory, I don't think this is really a proper pay. I feel like this might be an ecosystem that is a little too far gone. Or something along those lines. Because, I mean, it'd definitely be an interesting skit. To have it be like, oh, what's the, like, protagonist of the next Castlevania game would be a life sim. Oh, God. This is what Konami would probably do if there were to be a Castlevania thing that they'd want to make. It'd be a live service mobile game where you play as a person studying the ecosystem of Dracula's castle and raising the mythological monsters you can gather from it. It's not an action game. It's just like an incredibly microtransaction heavy Neopets, but with Castlevania monsters. That would be their next thing if they didn't do Pachinko Castlevania. That's an idea. You're welcome, Konami. And sorry, fans. Okay, so I was just heading right. Because, I mean, Lord knows they're definitely into it. Heading to bed. Good night. Good night, Combo. Thanks for dropping by. Hold on. I'll allow that. Cranky, look at this. Crikey, look at this zombie dilly-doo. One of those lethal creatures this magnificent castle holds within its walls. I'm gonna slap it with this whip to see if I can get this bugger to react. Yeah, exactly. Like a full-on Steve Irwin style situation. Okay. An MP increase, I'll take it. And that's all for this small section here. I'm gonna get back to that save point if I can help it. There we go. And here we have a giant praying mantis available right here in Dracula's castle. I've got my escort here, Nathan Graves, with his ability to summon fire around. He's also smacking things around with a whip, which is incredibly impressive considering the sheer dexterity needed in order to perform this feat of accomplish this feat of combat prowess. But right now, we're focusing on all the insects that we can find here. Now, Nathan, I don't want you to kill this mantis. I want you to simply smack it and get its attention over to us. Oh God, imagine that kind of thing of a biology and stuff show where it's, or would it be, no, entomology, that'd be it. An entomology show where it's just studying all the different insects in this castle and other things. I think that'd be good for a skit. Oh, thank God for this ability of summoning fire around me. Okay, save. Oh, what a headache. That was a lot. Now. Oh boy, we have a lot to look at here. But yeah, now that I have the ability to actually move blocks around, I can fully explore a bit more of the castle, which is nice. Because apparently Nathan doesn't have the physical strength. Like, he has the dexterity to use a bow with sheer high proficiency, but he could not, for the life of him, move a block around. He couldn't move a giant wooden crate. It's probably filled with, I don't know, sand or something. God damn, this armor's tanky. Hold on. All right. Ooh, that's good. I actually like that. That's good to have grabbed. I'm glad I did. Which means there's probably an MP upgrade in the other room that I needed to move. I would love to see a National Geographic hire an Australian to voice a series. That'd be amazingly humorous and say like really like an Aussie with it. Yeah, because my accent I don't think meets up well enough. But a nice Crocodile Hunter style show, but about video game environments and their ecology and how they would work. Actually, wait, that would be a really interesting show. Like a show, like a little video series situation where someone takes a look at the environments and sort of levels of different video games, looks at the creatures and monsters inhabiting it, and determine if whether or not those are appropriate environments that they would end up living in. Like, factoring in, of course, magical influence and all that. Like, oh, the classic Pokemon Route 1, you know, how close to reality would it feel to have Rattatas and Pidgeys in that area? Would there be other things like smaller bugs? Would there be things like possibly some larger Pokemon to act as predators, you know? Like, this needs to be a thing like as of yesterday. Yeah, like that should definitely be a video series. That'd be an interesting little series. What would it be called? Because I don't know shit about biology or environmental stuff regarding animals to make that kind of series, but if someone were to make it, that'd be really cool. Pixels and Pastures. That's the name of the show. Pixel Pasture. That'd be the name of the show. There you go. There you go. You have the name right there. Okay, all right. Oh man, now we've got so much more of the castle. Oh god, we have so much more of the castle to explore. Like I'm reacting on one hand as like, oh yeah, now I've got more of the castle, and then I'm like, oh god, I've got more of the castle, because it's fun. I'm liking this game well enough, but I think easily the biggest problem I have with it is that I understand backtracking is usually the thing to do in Metroidvanias a lot of the time, but I feel like maybe the warp rooms could have been spaced together a little bit more. Because I'm finding that I have to do a lot of walking around just so I can even make it to one of the warp rooms, and then do more walking around to even get to one section of the castle that doesn't have a warp room. So it's like, I need more warp rooms, and I need some of them to be a bit closer together. And of course, I'd also like for the warp rooms to let me select which warp room I want to go to, but that's but whatever. I take my blessings where I can get them, I guess. But yeah, Pixel Pastures. That'd be a good one. I could see that being a thing, because there was there's this little video series called Crimetina Critiques where it's a show by Matt McMuscles and his wife who just kind of look at the fashion sense of different video game characters and determine, like, hey, is this a cool bit of fashion or is this just a mess of a fashion design? So they've looked at things like Soul Calibur, Tekken, JoJo's. You know, they've looked at different characters and determined, like, hey, I like this look or I don't like this look. And I'm like, wow, why hasn't that been more of a thing? But yeah, I think there's other avenues that could be done for video analysis as far as gaming. And one, again, easily could be like ecology. Is that the right word? Ecology? Okay, I was right. I mean, it's a great idea right up there with devs reacting to speedrunners. Yeah, that's also one that was interesting to find out about. The, like, devs reacting to different speedruns of games. Also, I just know, did the bitrate... Oh man, the bitrate fucking tanked hard. Oh man. Oh wow, the stream lagged hard. Hold on. Let's reload. Yep. Yeah, OBS has been kind of weird to me lately. Like in the past Yakuza stream I did, it tanked really hard. Oh boy, the bitrate. Yeah, on YouTube you're not seeing this, but my bitrate just plummeted hard. Oh man. All right, well, I guess while I let OBS sit and think about itself, OBS essentially just had the equivalent of stubbing its toe. I'm gonna drink a little water while it's recuperating from having the bitrate equivalent of stubbing its toe. All right. It's not gonna be perfect, but better than having it be in 600. It was at 600. God damn. Also, why would I use any other kind of power-up? This Jupiter and Salamander Paladin power-up is really good for how much damage it's doing and how long it's lasting. And once more, we got another banger of music. Just have hearts. I don't have any potions. Well, there's no save point nearby. I find them even more entertaining because there was one dev who got really heated because it took them like 37 hours to create a level and was like, what the hell? All that time wasted to see a level completely skipped for a straight shot to the end sequence. I'm done. I'm actually done. I can't... And I believe they just... Oh, man. See, now, if I were a dev watching a speedrun and somebody managed to take months of my life's work and beat it within the span of a day, or beat it in the span of a few seconds, I'd be impressed. But I kind of understand where that dev's coming from, I guess, because like, you know, you build a lot of time. Like, I guess it's kind of like the equivalent of animators kind of realizing like, oh man, all of the months and weeks that I've spent doing this drawing or animating this project, and all of this is only equating to about a minute, 4 minutes of animation, which again can be equally as disheartening, especially if you've got commenters talking negatively about it. So yeah, I can kind of understand that dev's frustration a little bit, because it's like, damn it, I spent so long working on this, and this guy that just somehow read the frame data like a fucking hungry caterpillar is able to beat it in like a few minutes. So yeah, I do like speedrunning. I haven't done it myself, and I'm probably not going to do it because I don't have the patience for it, but I do recognize the effort and everything that goes into it. But I also understand that dev's frustration to be like, fuck me, like, I spent so much time working and it was so easy to break. Oh yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they have deadlines, and sometimes it's like in the stands of a week or so, but I mean, at the same time, I'd be more impressed. Yeah, it's like, wow, it'd be impressive to watch. As a dev, I'd be like, oh man, I'm impressed that they managed to read the data like that and be able to figure out that kind of exploit. I mean, that was a thing that the devs for the Ocarina of Time 3DS remake had considered when building that game up. They were like, oh no, we shouldn't try to make this game as airtight as possible, because there was always that classic video game adage of, you know, your friend watches you play Ocarina of Time and goes, hey, did you know you could do this? So there's reasons for glitches to be there, and even some devs are cool with it. So yeah. All right, gotta do this. But yeah, I can understand why some devs would be salty, and I can understand why some devs would find it really cool or be impressed, you know, because speedrunning has kind of become its own little niche within gaming. I love this move. This is a good move. It's busted as shit. This move is busted. There. How do I get up this? Probably figure that out later. First, I'm gonna check if there's any breakable walls here. Nope. Oh man, this is gonna be a lot to figure out. Schmeat. Really? No hidden wall here? Huh. But yeah, like I guess the long and short of it is, I would probably in the back of my head, in a sense, be like, man, these gamers somehow being able to break games super easily feels like a lot of my work was for nothing. But in other ways, I'd just be like, in the end, you know, the fact that they dedicate this much time to my game to figure out, hey, did you know you can skip through this level in order to beat this game faster? I'd be like, okay, well, at least they seem to enjoy and are dedicated to it, you know? Okay, this thing's a toughie. There we go. Ooh, serpent. There. This probably is for a kind of thing at the bottom, right? Yes. I was gonna ask, what do you think about the new series they're coming out with, The Last of Us? Oh, The Last of Us TV show? Oh, man. Okay, so here's a fun little fact about me. Back around 2013, 2014, I, much like others, were obsessed with how The Last of Us... I was obsessed with The Last of Us as much as everybody else was. I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. I thought it was the best thing since sandwiches and burgers. And, you know, I wouldn't shut up about it to some of my friends, much to their dismay. And I still think it's good, you know, as a video game. But I didn't show much interest in The Last of Us 2 because apparently, you know, the crunch situation, which is always going to be a thing in the games industry, I feel like that's never really going to go away. So the crunch industry, but the other thing that I don't like is how it kind of turned Naughty Dog and the guy that directed The Last of Us into this real tool, you know? Like, you know when somebody is kind of when you sense that someone's kind of feeling their own success a little too much? That's what I feel with Neil Druckmann. Like I understand that he's really proud of his team and the success they've gotten, but I'm gonna say that I don't know, just something about the way that they have conducted themselves recently has rubbed me the wrong way. But then it really cemented itself with this Last of Us HBO series, when there was an article that said, Last of Us, greatest video game story ever told, or something like that. And me and a bunch of other people immediately just rolled our eyes collectively. We were like, oh, come the fuck on. Kind of like that one clip of a streamer that went around who was talking about how no good games are coming out, and this dude, I think, was like playing Apex or something, and it's like, dude, play more than just this one FPS, you know? Like, maybe you'd feel that way if you only played one game for most of your time, but there's a lot of good games have come out, and there are more that are gonna come out. I don't know. I just don't like the kind of, I just don't like the attitude surrounding The Last of Us. Like, not to disparage it from being made, or to disparage or to talk down on the people that make it, because I imagine a lot of nice people and talented people have worked on this, and it will likely be a good TV show, I imagine, because from everything I've seen, it's at least shot well from the trailer I saw, and it's, you know, well presented and everything. Again, I just hate that it kind of turned into this weird want to be Hollywood, but it's not deal, you know? Because, I mean, I guess that's kind of an ongoing issue that a lot of game development is reaching, where it's like, they want to be Hollywood. They want to reach that status, but it's like, no, we're not Hollywood, and we don't have to be Hollywood, you know? It's not to say that, you know, don't try to... It's not to say it's like, oh, don't you don't have to aspire to be more scripted or have some segments that are a bit more cinematic, because a lot of my games do have, a lot of my favorite games have more cinematic-esque moments, and you know, are built sometimes with a lot of cutscenes. There are a lot of times where I find cutscenes engaging in the same way that I would find a TV show engaging, but in the end, like when you start to try and make yourself look more Hollywood, or when you're sacrificing things for the player's convenience for the sake of being more real or being more movie-like immersive, that's where you're starting to go a little overboard. That's where you're starting to reach into Red Dead Redemption 2 territory, you know? Where it's like, why is it taking 10 seconds to go through an animation of a character, like, holstering their gun before firing instead of, I don't know, just swapping to another weapon super quickly? So that's the best way I can put it, is like, there's a time and a place for games to end up being more cinematic in terms of tone, but there's also times where you gotta realize you're a fucking video game. You know? Like, I don't know. I may not be explaining myself very well, but it's just, I just don't like the attitude that it's fostered. That's really it. So, I'm not sure if I'd watch it. I mean, I can't. I don't have HBO Max anyway, but if I did, I probably wouldn't. There are other shows that I'm more interested in recently, like Vinland Saga Season 2 is finally released, its first episode. I'm definitely gonna get to that. Or Invincible Season 2, which is gonna come out this year, which I'm really fucking excited for, because Invincible's fucking awesome. And I read through the first book of the compendium, and it's great. It's a good read. I like it. God, there are a lot of anime coming out in 2023 that I'm interested in. Stampede, the new Trigun series came out, and from the looks of it, it looks really good. Like, Studio Orange, once again, proving they know 3D animation super well enough and are able to make 3D anime a very viable thing. Albeit, you know, some people are joking, hashtag joking, not joking, about how one of the main cast isn't really showing up at all, and they're like, more of this character or we protest, like that kind of thing. And also some people saying like, oh no, I don't like this because it's like some people don't like it because it's like too much in terms of animation, but I just count that to people being contrarian for the sake of being contrarian. You know what I mean? Like, you ever encountered that kind of criticism where it's like someone's clearly just kind of saying things and being a different score just so that they can at least be different from the crowd and have some notoriety to them? I don't know. I just think Stampede looks cool, and I think I'll give it a go. Because I love Trigun. It's one of my favorite animes ever. I have a DVD of the series signed by Johnny Young Bosch. I love Trigun. Sadly, Halo had a chance at being a great one, but the directors flat out said in multiple interviews that they didn't care to even play the games or know the lore, but I believe they should have just spinned off a show that had Halo tendencies. Probably would have spinned off a show that had Halo tendencies, but it would have been a huge save just to shit on the Halo story to make their own thing. Really wasn't the way to go, you know. That's the issue that they had with The Witcher. That's one of the reasons why Henry Cavill is no longer Geralt in The Witcher. And I'm going to state this right now. I'm okay with show writers and such choosing to tell a different kind of story in compared to its source material. I mean, not every adaptation in the world is going to be the same as its source material. That's just the reality of it. Because depending on the medium that you're choosing to adapt your story to, some things in one story are not going to be the same as in the other. That's just the reality of it. Some things aren't going to work. Some things are going to get cut for time because not everything can be in a story. Like classic example, the Tom Bombadil deal not being... Tom Bombadil is a character not being introduced in Lord of the Rings movies. Stephen King, Stanley Kubrick's The Shining is intentionally different compared to its source material. Castlevania Netflix has characters across different games interacting with each other when, by all accounts, within the Castlevania mythos, they shouldn't. You know? Like, I'm not saying, like, it's just... Like, you just have occasions where sometimes showrunners and writers just want to tell their own version of events, and it's like, that's fine. But I guess in the Halo case, it was more like, no, they just straight up did it because they didn't want... They did these changes because they didn't want to do the original story or something like that. But... yeah, I don't know. I just... Show running and show creation is weird. It's weird like that. It really is. Like, as much as I would like to give benefit of the doubt to some showrunners and such, sometimes they really do just come off just like, no, we didn't want to include this change because of X reason, or what have you. It's why I find shows like What's the Difference on YouTube really, really cool, because I like to learn about these differences. I like to learn, hey, there was this... Turns out there was this one character in Akira that actually had a much larger role in the story to play versus her role in the anime where she was only on there for like a few seconds, you know? Or like differences between the Crow comic and the Crow movie. Rest in peace to Brandon Lee. Like, I imagine the same thing is gonna happen with the Sandman or American Gods. Like, there's going to be differences between different adaptations, like, because the second that I don't know, like, for some say they just want a full-on, like, non-abridged, non-filler-filled version of events, and it's like, well, at that point you might as well just watch a VO'd version of the manga. Because what you want is not an adaptation, what you want is just the same story, but animated. But you gotta recognize that sometimes you're not gonna get that story. You're just not. So yeah, I guess that's kind of my my storytelling rant, I guess. It's just, I recognize a lot of times that some stories are just not gonna end up the same at the end as they are at the beginning, and I accept that. But I also know that a lot of times other people are not. And that's where we get a lot of discourse like, much like the albatross around my neck that is the Full Metal Alchemist anime adaptations. You know? Why is it an albatross around my neck? Well, I say it because I've said many a time about how there are certain aspects of 2003 FMA that I prefer over Brotherhood. Or how some endings to anime, despite being anime original, are classic in their own right. Like Trigun. That the anime ending to Trigun's actually an anime original thing. It's not a part of the adaptation at all. So, yeah. But in general, I don't know. I just chalk things up to like, sometimes you gotta just see what a showrunners are doing in order to see if they're making the right choices sometimes, but other times they're likely gonna make choices that may end up being for more on their, just on the sake of like, no, we want to be different. But different not for the right reasons. Yeah, but sorry for this little ramble. It's just, it's a topic that I feel needs to be talked about sometimes, because how many times have we ever had the time, like the discussion of like, oh, what are some anime adaptations that have worked and what are some that haven't, you know? And I will say though that aside from like a couple things about the animation, the Vinland Saga anime adaptation I'd say is pretty faithful to the manga. And granted, they did add some things, like there was one thing that got added that I was like, huh, towards, but I just accepted it because they just wanted to explore some more stuff. Like there was a full-on episode that I believe is actually anime original, which, you know, if I could have just, you know, been a bit against that from the start, but I recognize that they probably just wanted to do something different and explore a bit more of the main character's psyche a bit more and how he's transforming, instead of going with the manga where it's like, you show a bit of the backstory, then that's it, you know? All right, how am I supposed to solve this? I guess in Halo's case, like I remember seeing some of the Halo discourse, actually. There were some people that were a bit upset about certain bits of characterization for some of the classic characters. But again, I never played Halo, so I don't have any reference for it at all. So let that speak to how little I know regarding that, but I can just kind of see it and be like, okay, yeah, fans are frustrated because they butchered some characters and how they act. I get that. You know, it's like sometimes you're just attached enough to a character's original incarnation that changes that the showrunners make to just make it unique to the show can be aggravating. Which I guess would lead into the idea of like, just make a spin-off about its own, with your own characters doing their own thing, you know? Don't butcher our beloved character just to service your own ideas, you know? Like making your own version of how Uncle Ben died in Spider-Man, you know? No. I want to find a damn safe room. Fuck me. No. There. I've explored too much to die this quickly. I am close to one hit from death, though. That's not an HP upgrade. Thank God. Oh, save room, beautiful save room. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Ooh, forced armor, that's different. Yeah, I guess in the way of adaptations, I mean, some become enhanced because of their differences, if I'm being honest. Like, aforementioned, Stanley Kubrick's Shining is considered one of the greatest horror movies ever created because of its differences. Because if you read the book of The Shining, it's kind of goofy. Like, bits of it feel kind of goofy in terms of how they're written. And then there was actually a TV special version of The Shining that was supposed to be a bit more of a straightforward adaptation that also played off a little goofy. Whereas people have said, like, oh no, The Shining just straight up traumatizes people sometimes. Okay. I just love that Poltergeist is just a full-on chair set, like a set of, like a book, a vase, and a table. I have no idea what that is. Oh, God. Fellas, I can't be teamed up by 2 armors at once. This is too much for me to handle. Come on, motherfucker. Well, I found a save point, so I feel a bit safer with that. Oh, hello. Vard? Dryvard. Or no, that's Dryad. What's this thing? Some kind of golem that's really tanky. Oh, you have multiple phases of health. All right. How far am I? Oh, I'm about to make a loop. That's actually nice to know. I'm about to make a loop to the very first area of the game. Oh my god, come on. Nathan, please. Yeah, that's an exemplar moment. Like, I was just holding down and Nathan was immediately going down to the right instead of down to the left like I wanted. Again, I like the Pro Controller in a lot of ways, but it's definitely not perfect. And admittedly, I could probably just play with the Joy-Cons, but the other problem that I'd have to deal with then is the Joy-Con drift, because believe it or not, I've actually had experiences with Joy-Con drift recently. HP upgrade! But due to his issues, it made him more of a crybaby and less of this marine hardcore Spartan with a vengeance-driven... Hold on. With a vengeance-driven quota was another issue I had with the series, but like I said, the show was okay at best, but another was the Lord of the Rings series. I personally liked it, even though the timeline was a bit all over the place and didn't make much sense to the lore, but I still liked it. Yeah. And when it comes to timeline shit kind of being weird, as someone that watched both seasons of the Witcher Netflix series, I understand that completely. I guess sort of a late review thing. So, The Witcher Netflix series, I liked the first season. It wasn't perfect, but I liked what I had there. And then second season came along, and parts of it were good, but then I started to see a little bit of a trend that the writers were taking to make things more original to themselves, which it's like, okay, that's all right. You do you, I guess, on that, but whatever. And then Henry Cavill leaves, and I'm like, okay, no. This is gonna turn south, I imagine. So my history with The Witcher is I've played the third game, but I read all of the books, and I also have watched some extremely extensive video essays about the first 2 games, which I understand is not the same as playing them myself, but let's face it, The Witcher 1 and 2 aren't exactly the most stable games to play. Because I've seen footage about how poorly those games can be in terms of their optimization, and let's just say I'm kind of glad I heard about that Witcher 1 remake that's being made. So, yeah. I know a lot about The Witcher. I know about its mythos. I know the characters well enough. I know the way the world works. The first season of the Netflix series did a decent enough job adapting the first bits of the first 2 books into its own way. Like, I recognized a lot of the short stories there. I recognized the plot threads going, but the one complaint I had is that the timeline of events got really confusing because you had 3 different characters that you were following, and all of them had their own things going on, but you never knew which one was the central one to follow. So, main character of the series, Geralt. You know, you start with him, as you do with most stories, and he's just doing his thing, being a monster hunter, and something happens and he's still wandering. Then you have a moment with Yennefer, Geralt's sorceress love interest. And she has her own little story, and it's like, okay, learn the backstory of Yennefer and Geralt up till their meeting point that you see in the books. That's fine. I like that. I don't remember if you even... I think Yennefer's whole character deal is original to the show, but whatever. That's fine. I can take that. And then they include segments like Ciri, and then they include the fall of Sintra, and I'm like, wait a second, which one's the present timeline? Because at one point in Geralt's timeline, you actually get to meet everybody in Sintra before it falls, and it's like, wait, hold on, I thought this kingdom was fallen, so Geralt's is the past? It's just... You're basically following 3 different timelines. That's a future... It's like a present that is technically the past, but also one storyline is the future, and then one is definitely the past until she meets with Geralt. It's fucking really confusing. That's the best way that I could describe following The Witcher 1's first season, is confusing. And I should say, I do like it. I do like The Witcher Season 1, but that confusing timeline stuff, if I didn't have the context of the books ahead of time, I would have probably been like my mom and been like, what is going on? I can't follow what's happening. Why is this kingdom suddenly okay after watching it fall? Where's that girl that ran away? What? I personally would love to see BioShock take a stab at it. If it was like a pre-Fallen Rapture, I think that'd be pretty cool. Because, I mean, they already explored an aspect of that, I think, in one of the DLCs for Infinite. So that could be a potential idea. Only thing is that in recent years, BioShock's reputation, at the very least with Infinite, has kind of gone downhill. Because Infinite has kind of become a very notorious case of like, oh no, turns out the game's not as good as we initially said it was situation. So, yeah. But if it was more BioShock 1 based and we saw like the rise of the atom thing and how poorly everything went to shit, that would have been an interesting deal. Because I imagine if they just tried to tell this game's story as it was, that would probably not work as well. Like, if they just tried to adapt BioShock's story as is with the main character being silent and the would you kindly twist, that would not ring as true, I'd say, because that whole story is based on that whole twist is predicated on the whole player choice situation, and it's like, oh, were you really playing along to your own wants as a player, or were you just following directions? Like, that twist only works because it's a video game. So if BioShock were to be a TV series, it'd have to be a prequel or follow a character with their own agency. Like, there's no way of telling a second-person style narrative with a TV show. I think that'd be extraordinarily difficult. Like, even with books, that's a tough thing to pull off. Like, I've only ever seen one book actually pull off second-person narrative storytelling correctly. Well enough, and that was the first book of the Broken Earth trilogy. Which, funny enough, I actually finished on my way to Sweden, or on my way from Sweden. So, and I'd say it's a good book. I think Wolfenstein was confirmed for a go. Really? See, that's fine enough, because BJ Blazkowicz has his own character. You know, so that at the very least can play into a TV show better. It's when you have things like silent protagonists that make things a little bit, difficult to tell as a TV show narrative, which granted could also play into Castlevania, but Castlevania had its own way of characterizing characters. Actually, no, Trevor had a character in Curse of Darkness. Y'all get what I mean. Adaptations are an incredibly messy fucking job. One that I would probably not want to involve myself in. That's the crux. That's the dealio. Trevor had a character? Yes, and I remembered Curse of Darkness was a thing. Because he was in Curse of Darkness, briefly. I would know because, yeah. Now, I don't know if that... Now, I haven't played Curse of Darkness, so I don't know if he was necessarily the himbo drunk that he was in the Netflix series, but they had a basis to go off of, because they weren't afraid to reference Curse of Darkness. Why do you think Hector was there? Like, Hector and Isaac were both there. So, yeah. I tell you, like, I have to wonder what they're gonna do for Nocturne. Because if Richter's involved, they've got to have Alucard. Because, for one thing, Alucard is involved in Richter's story to an extent. Granted, it's more in Symphony of the Night, but y'all get what I mean. And not to mention, Alucard's an extremely popular character for a reason, and... I mean, Richter's also popular in his own way, but... not... I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's just... I mean, I hope I'm conveying my point correctly. I just wonder what Nocturne's even gonna do, because... Castlevania ended in such a way where it feels like Richter's story doesn't feel like it needs to... I mentioned this before, funny enough, on a Circle of the Moon stream, where the plot of Rondo of Blood was essentially a priest wants to resurrect Dracula, and Richter's there to stop him alongside rescuing his lover and other villagers that were kidnapped by Shaft's demons. And yes, I hope if Shaft is a character in the Netflix Nocturne Castlevania series, they keep his name as Shaft. They need to keep his name as Shaft. Please. It needs to stay Shaft. It needs to. It needs to. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about this. It's too goofy and funny of a name to keep as just like something more generic. You know, please let it be Shaft. Let's see. I need to go down from the warp room. Got some more to explore down there. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn would be amazing to see in a movie. Adapted game was absolutely amazing. Yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn is also an interesting case because it's like, yeah, main character also has their own agency and has a voice and has their own wants and goals. Is not a silent protagonist, so therefore would work well for a TV show. So, yeah, that's my deal. Like, for as many times as people would probably want an adaptation of Legend of Zelda, I feel like besides Wind Waker, I don't see Link being a very interesting protagonist for a movie or TV series. If anything, Link probably would come off the same way as Golgo does in Golgo 13. And if you don't know what Golgo 13 is, I don't blame you, but to put it as quickly as I can, main character of that series is not exactly the most, like, expressive. So, yeah. When you have a character that's kind of not the most expressive or characterized, the best you do for movies or TV shows is to have the side characters or villains have their own stories and be interesting in their own ways, separated from the main character's actions. You know? Like, if anything, that's probably how it could have gone for something like a TV show. But I don't know, maybe I'll be proven wrong because we have a Mario movie coming out, and outside of Wahoos and Yippies, Mario's not had a voice or a character as far as I know. Like, maybe in comics or manga or something, but we have not really had anything that represents, like, definitive Mario characterization. I mean, probably also the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Hey, Luigi, I'm playing Castlevania, Circle of the Moon. Oh, man, Mario, I really like that game. I don't really like how my thumb hurts afterwards. I got tendinitis from it. Luigi, that's because your thumb's weak. Your thumb's really weak, Luigi. You can't double tap well enough, so you keep getting tendinitis, but I'm stronger, Luigi. I'm the stronger brother, Luigi. If you don't watch the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, I'm gonna delete the save data on all your consoles. Oh, Jesus. Where did these hippogriffs come from? They weren't here before. Did I hit something? Did something get in the water? What happened? There. There we go. Got that little pip. Pip of the map. Okay. And then there was this whole right section that I didn't even get to. Actually, I can't even get to because of the way the map is. Ow. But yeah, I guess with the advent of the Mario movie being a thing, maybe silent protagonists gaining their own character. I just realized Link does have a character that can be considered established. There's Legend of Zelda manga where Link talks. So a Zelda movie could work because they've got that as a basis. Oh man, media gets weird when you realize how deep a rabbit hole can go when you realize, oh god, they've got so much material they could work with. Now, if whether or not they make something good out of it, you know, that in its own way can be subjective, but in other ways can be objective. My buddy says when he was out visiting Japan that they had screening over a short for an adaptation of Ghost of Tsushima. I'd believe it. I mean, yeah, I'd believe it. I would definitely believe that. That'd be an interesting thing to see. Because if anything, we kind of need more Chanbara-style samurai movies. That'd be cool. I'd actually like to see that. Actually, you want to know one something that would be cool as a potential TV series? Just checking the map again. To the left. You know what would be potentially cool as a TV series? Assassin's Creed. Because people are kind of... I imagine a lot of people are very tired of the video games, because... I mean, Valhalla was, like, popular for a brief amount of time, and people like Odyssey, but... Let's face it, Assassin's Creed is definitely not the same game that it used to be, because it is... We've gone from being, like, a stealth-style game of deceit and assassination to being more or less an open-world RPG, which is definitely not the same thing. And I would probably say that people would say... I imagine a lot of people still agree that Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood and 1 are, like, the better games alongside Black Flag. So, maybe a TV series version of Assassin's Creed 2 or something. I think that'd be really good. Because Ezio's beloved as a character from a lot of perspectives. Why did I walk? Based off the first few games, maybe it would be a better choice if it was a thing. Yeah. This walk cycle annoys the hell out of me. Shit, I forgot it was not here. Man. Sound like that meme dinosaur. Eee. Oh, come on. No. No. There. No. This is cruel. This is very cruel. I'm not invoking Poltergeist. Okay. Save room. Here we go. Oh, big heal. Yeah, there outside of video games, there are some other things that I would probably want TV shows of. Lord knows there's a lot of manga that I would love for anime adaptations of. One of which it would be a really, really weird thing to just suddenly do an adaptation from, because it's been... How long ago did this one manga I'm thinking about come out? It came out... Okay, over 10... it ended over 10 years ago. There's a there's like a late 2000s manga called Siren that I remember reading in high school and having a lot of fun with. So that could work as an anime adaptation alongside of many, many others, but there's too many to count. Anyway, boss fight. Oh, it's death. Oh, God. Don't you think that's weirdly fucked up, Nathan? They took my scythe. The bank... I took a loan from the bank and they couldn't pay it back. I put my scythe up as an asset, Nathan. I put my scythe up and now I just have these dinky little sickles and bone shards. How am I not dead? How the fuck am I not dead? No. I'm not gonna reload. Ooh, excuse me. Stretching my back. Reminders to stretch. Check your posture. No slouching. Okay. I think maybe after fighting death, we'll probably call it there. I'd say that's a good enough point to end it. We talked a lot about things and talked about adaptations and other stuff. Ow. God, I really hate the movement. It's like you either move too slow to even dodge anything, or you move too fast and you run into stuff. thank God I've got this fire thing up. Alright. Yeah, that's... because I pretty much don't have much more of the castle left to explore. Because I've pushed all the blocks that I believe I've seen. So, yeah, we're pretty good. There we are. Oh god, bitrate. Alright. When you said manga adaptations, my mind went straight to the one they did for Cowboy... Oh, no. I'm talking about adaptations from manga to anime, not anime to manga. Because those are very different things. And yes, Cowboy Bebop does actually have a manga, but Cowboy Bebop's an anime original first. So, yeah, I'm not meaning anime to manga. I'm meaning the inverse, manga to anime adaptations. I should have been more clear on that. Sorry. Although from what I've heard, apparently a lot of anime to manga adaptations actually haven't really, and from what I've heard historically, have not really performed the best. Yeah, I should have clarified myself. Might be. Ah, shit. Nope, that was a terrible like, as I've said, like, the movement is easily my least favorite thing about this game, because it's like, I move either too fast and run into shit, and run or jump into something that I don't mean to, or too short, or I move too slow and I can't dodge things as easily. There's no middle ground for Nathan here. Okay, second phase. Yep. Why am I moving slow? Oh. Oh. Alright, he just dropped... Okay. Death just dropped it like it's hot on me, and I died from the shockwave. I'm able to drop it like it's hot and be able to cause earthquakes with my massive ass cheeks, Nathan. Don't you think that's amazing? Dracula granted me with the power of the most strongest ass cheeks. All right, well now I know what I'm looking towards right now. Again, thank God this fire ability lasts so long. Like, it's basically permanent. Personally, I would like to see one for Neon Genesis, a manga adaptation or a TV series. Because I think, if I remember right, I think that's been greenlit for a long time now, or at least in the talks of production. If you're talking about manga, there is a manga for it. I don't think it's very... I hear it's not the most well-received, but it's Evangelion, you know? People will be that way with anything Eva-related that may be new. People are like that with the rebuild movies, and people will be like that with other kinds of adaptations. Ow. The adaptation for it, the manga wasn't the best, but it still got points across in a sloppy way, I guess. Yeah. Not the kind of sloppy they like that involves misoto and a few drinks. Am I right? Ow. Yeah, I guess I deserve that. All right, move through this. How much XP do... Oh, only 5,000? One level seems to have been making the difference for me as far as damage output and received damage. Actually, what is... Speaking of damage received... Luck decreases greatly. Increases attack power while equipped. Oh no, I just remembered I got one greenlit for GTA. Oh yeah. Well, Grand Theft Auto makes sense. You know, that game's like a nebulous of popularity, so an anime adaptation of that, or not anime, the new Grand Theft Auto 5 anime, a TV series adaptation of it was all but guaranteed. You know, the only one that would be second up on that would be Red Dead Redemption, but that would just be a full-on Western. Ow. How much did that... Oh, I'm close. There we go. Okay, I'm leveled up now. Let's see if that helps with anything. Again, probably not much of a difference, but it'll at least help, which is good. Yeah, there's already a difference in terms of the regular enemies, so we'll see how I do against Death. I can see a show with some rugged, rough outlaws making a muck out of town. Yeah, that would probably be a Red Dead Redemption series. Although, some would probably prefer to just have it be starting with John Marston first with Red Dead 1 and then do Red Dead 2. Ah, shit. Come on. Oh, fuck me. Come on, we're getting... Nope. Yeah, that was not good, but at least I saved after I level up, which is good. Yeah, death's a toughie because of all the... It seems the bosses with the indefinite random spawning objects seem to be the problem for me. There was the goat demon with the snot bubbles, and now death with his scythes. Like that... God, that goat demon pissed me off so much. And death isn't so bad, I guess, because I have more room to wiggle around, I guess. But, yeah. Come on. There, but I'm nearly dead. Okay, we've talked about some good idea games and manga taking a shot at the idea of an adaptation. What would be some horrific ones? Ones you say would be cringy or just straight up horrible to see as an adaptation? That's a tough one. Because, I mean, if done right, anything can end up being a good story. I mean, I guess Prince of Persia, because the movie didn't work out. Maybe a prince. That's a tough thing to say, because, like, it really depends on who's making it and how they're making it. Because you know, anything can end up being good as far as making a adaptation of things goes. It's just dependent on the person and on the people making it. So it's hard to really point to one thing and be like, oh no, this would be a terrible thing to adapt. It wouldn't be working at all, unless it's like that silent protag makes. Unless it's that silent protag problem that I talked about. Yes! Oh my god, that's better. That was way better than before. Fucking yes! What about an adaptation of Food Wars? That'd just be like Kitchen Nightmares with a plot or something. Oh. Oh. What a oh man, that was clutch. I got so scared when I was in there. Cleanse specific bodies of water so that they are safe to traverse. I know exactly where I'm supposed to go after that, but I think I'm gonna end it there. Hopefully I don't get killed immediately. Look at your health. I know. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change my spell thing, actually. Oh, wait, I have a new thing. But first, hell of a clutch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was very much like. That was very much a big boss scare, and I'm now in a big enemy scare right now. Please die. Please die, Forest Armor. Thank you. Oh god. Thank you. Okay, and save room. Okay, well, people, I know exactly where I'm going next time I stream this, but for now, I think that was enough of a clutch and scare moment for me for now. I'm gonna go ahead and stop. Thank you all again for joining me tonight. This was very fun. Hopefully, I'll be able to see you guys again soon. And I, again, thank you very much, Forbidden, for the subs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, honestly. Like, it's very nice of you to have done that. And I once more want to thank you all for helping me reach affiliate. I'm gonna keep thanking you guys until, I guess, time ends or something, because I really appreciate all of this. It's been great that you guys have stuck with me, and I appreciate it more than anything. So take care of yourselves, everybody, and I hope to see you in the next stream. See ya.